Alright, so I figured I would make a video because I've been very annoyed trying to find concrete one step, like this is what it is for this kind of thing. So this is my car. You know, I bought it for $800 like 3 years ago. It's been good to me. I've been enjoying painting her and stuff. Did this in an auto shop class. Ignore that. It's horrible. Has a long story. But anyways, so lime green and black. I love these colors. And I wanted to make the interior lime green and black too, which sounded really hard when I started out. And it is, it's a lot of work. But you know, painting the interior was actually a lot easier than I had first imagined it. So, what I've been using, first off, for any place that is like hard to, I took off everything that I possibly could. So the steering wheel's still there, and most of the dash is still in there. Originally, this was all a very tan color, almost exactly the same color as that shirt. And now it's black and green. So the first thing I did was I needed to figure out something to do with the carpet. I was originally going to take it out and put in green carpet, but I found this stuff. This. And then I have another brand in here, which I'll show you. And this. I don't know if this can was bad, but it sprays really shitty. I mean, it's nice because you can spray like straight down and stuff with this, and you can't with this one. But it'll spray like really splotchy, and I just kind of stopped using it. It's like full. But I emptied 2 of these in here, completely painted out the carpet, which probably, there we go, right here. This used to be this color, and now, I mean, it's actually pretty soft. It's not like hard and crackly like I thought it would. I painted up here, and this one's kind of hard and crackly. This is the moon roof, which is just a flat panel that opens up sometimes in my car. And this stuff is amazing because it'll go on the dash and it'll go on the back. And I didn't have to prep this at all. Like, it just went on, and this, I mean, I'm scratching it. Oh, got it a little bit, but it was pretty. This is pretty new. I was gonna go over that anyways because I have a tape mark there. But, so that's the dash in the back. So I really recommend this if you just want to make everything black. So I obviously had to also match the other colors green. It's very specific green. It's lime green / fluorescent green / really bright green / neon green. So kind of any of those colors. Originally I found a green in Walmart, a fluorescent green. And it took can to get the color I wanted. And then they discontinued those cans when I was halfway through my project. So I found these cans at Ace. Speaking of, Ace Hardware, the one, at least the one I go to, has every type of plastic dip you could possibly imagine. So if you're looking for plastic dip, go there. But this color, it takes half the coats the old one did. It's got just this is the only thing, is it got this old, kind of not so fancy tip. But this color sprays on exactly what I wanted. Very well. Here's one of my pieces here. I don't know if you can see that better. This is a jig I have. It's actually like a clothes hanger thing. I just kind of, I'm going to get a hook instead of the string, but I just kind of hang it and it's easier to spray. So, I wanted to paint it all green. And in order to paint it green, you aren't going to be able to just casually paint it black like I did the other stuff in my car. You're going to have to take the crap out or a mask around it. And the first thing you're going to have to do is get yourself a cloth. See? Here, let's see. Yeah, get yourself a cloth right there. And you're going to use this. Not this specifically. I got the bio one because I was like, it's going to work just as well. Paint thinner and a cloth. And you're going to go over it with paint thinner. Then when you're done, you're going to get a piece of steel wool. I actually recommend sandpaper because the steel wool gets like little pieces all over the place. But it's a little bit easier. And you're going to sand all over the place with the steel wool. That gets the surface an abrasive, and it makes it so you can the paint will actually stick to it. Then you're going to want to use this some sort of primer, and usually you want to use the same brand as much as you possibly can. The Ace brand paint, the fluorescent green, is kind of the only color I can get, so I I'm kind of screwed anyways. But I like to use the filler because this vinyl stuff and this other pieces of plastic have a lot of really deep grooves, so this kind of fills it a little bit more than just normal primer. I used a different primer earlier. You could try to use like specific ones for plastic, but I used this one was the best so far. So you do a little light coat, another light coat, and then a really thick coat after you've let this dry and after you've wiped it down and try to remove as much of the sediment and stuff on there. I know sediment's a rock, but you know what I'm getting at. So you want to try to paint it from all angles, even with the primer, and try to get all areas of it. Then you're going to put it down, let it dry. These dry really fast. You can add the coat of the green on top. So you spray it green light, let it dry for 20 minutes. Another green light, let it dry. And with these ones, I want to kind of do light to medium coats. Don't ever do a heavy coat. You can do a kind of a heavy coat with this, but not as much. I also recommend if you're going to be doing a big project, definitely get a mask. Not only does it make you look super badass, but it is better for you. Last time I did this without the mask, I was coughing and almost my throat was feeling horrible. So after you've got all that, and the struggle I have with this green can is that because of the weird nozzle, it doesn't like cover as well. So I try to do a lot of coats, and you try to make sure there's no like zebra striping of different like tints. And once that's good, you can go straight to this. I use this clear coat. Definitely use clear coat. This one was about the same price. It specifically says bonds to plastic, and this brand's really good. This is definitely the best one I've had used. I like using the gloss, but I got this matte. I actually think the matte's the best because it's like it says when I look at it, it says I'm shiny. I feel like I look like I'm gonna feel shiny, but I don't actually look that shiny. And I like that in my car. And once you put that in, you're good to go. Let it dry. Let it really seal for a good 24 hours before you try to like do anything major with it. But that's just the quick overview. This video is lasting a lot longer than I wanted it to. But I mean, it's just easy. It's like sand it down, rough it up, paint thinner, primer, paint, dry, clear coat, dry, seal, place. So, any other questions? Want to tell me that I did all this wrong? Comment section. Thank you for watching.